Stay classy, Ranger fans. Josh Hamilton's return to Texas is being marred by some rude and tasteless comments directed at Hamilton and his family. Hamilton's wife had to call security before the game yesterday after several fans shouted obscenities and personal insults at them.
Outside of Anthony Davis's unibrow is the hairiest thing here, isn't he? I think so. Well, at least the most gorgeous. I have a wicked curveball in wiffle ball. Do you think I could sneak one by you?
I think in wiffle ball anybody can get me, but I'll give you a baseball and we can give it a try.
Two cars are going to come racing down these ramps, and through the laws of physics, they're going to have to hit this spot on the ramp at just the right speed in order to complete this loop successfully. A lot of people talk about the Lakers' Big Four and those four All-Stars, but what a lot of people forget to realize is that Metta World Peace was an All-Star himself. Vince Scully, once again, is not calling this game. He still has a bad cold, and the Dodgers actually described him as day-to-day, which is awfully funny if you've listened to Vince Scully over the years. He was the first one I remember many years ago actually asking the question, aren't we all day-to-day?
A star player in the NBA is coming to the Lakers. Here's John with sports.
That's right. So what if it looks like an old-timers game at times next year with the Lakers? The guy who doesn't pass much is credited with a huge assist here. Kobe Bryant reportedly called point guard Steve Nash Monday night and again today and helped sell the two-time league MVP on leaving Phoenix for the Lakers. This just 9 days after Nash had this to say on the Stephen A. Smith Show.
The truth is I'm a bit old school, so I think for me it's like it'd be hard to pull on a Lakers jersey, and I'm not saying, so that's just what it is, you play against them so many times in the playoffs, and I just use them as an example.
My, how things changed. The 38-year-old Nash has agreed to a sign and trade deal with the Lakers. It's worth about $27 million over 3 years. The Suns will get 2 first-round picks and 2 second-round picks from the Lakers. Nash issued a statement thanking the Suns organization and their owner, who was said to be dead set against dealing Nash to the Lakers, but Robert Sarver caved, knowing Nash wanted to be close to his 3 kids in Phoenix. Well, Matt Kemp has some company on the disabled list. The Dodgers cleanup hitter Andre Ethier is now on the DL as well with that strained oblique, and the Dodgers hope that he and Kemp will return for the first game after the All-Star break. At the Ravine tonight, America's pastime on America's birthday. The Dodgers hosting the Reds. First inning, Luis Cruz bounces one over first. That'll plate D. Gordon, good for a 1-0 Dodgers lead. 2 batters later, James Loney with a shot to right. Cruz will race home, touch the dish. Next batter, Adam Kennedy. He grounds one to first. The throw to second is good. The throw to first, not so good. Bobby Abreu scores at 3-0 Blue Crew, and that was all Aaron Harang needed. He went 7 strong, striking out 5 against his former team as the Dodgers move back into first place with a 4-1 win. Indians fans didn't have to wait for the post-game fireworks today, not the way Urban Santana pitched for the Angels. First inning, Michael Brantley hits a rocket to right. That is a 3-run shot, the 20th home run Santana has already given up this year. Second inning, Santana pounded for 5 more runs. His horrendous 2012 season continuing against the Tribe. And then Hisanori Takahashi is pouring gasoline on the fire. That's former Halo Casey Kochman with a bomb. 9-1 Indians after 2 innings of play. The Angels wrap up their 9-game roadie, going 5-4, dropping the final 2 in Cleveland. The Halos get hammered on getaway day, 12-3 the final. David Beckham suspended for tonight's Galaxy game against Philly, looking dapper. It is 0-0 just before the half. How about some fancy footwork? Jack McInerney uses the heel kick to give the Union the lead. And then 73rd minutes, the equalizer. Chad Barrett picks a good time for his first goal of the season. The Galaxy tie it at 1, but Philly strikes in stoppage time. Michael Farfan buries the game winner. The Galaxy lose their second straight, 2-1. And finally, everybody deserves a second chance, right? Oakland A's fan can't make a catch on this foul ball last night, and looking at it again, the dude's on his cell phone while he dropped the ball. Yeah, call didn't drop, though, because on the next pitch, there it goes. Same guy, still on his celly, and this time you betcha he makes that catch. Right after telling his buddy on the phone how he totally blew it on the foul ball, he's now jumping up and down saying, I got it, I got it. Of course, it helps that only about 11 people go to games on average there in Oakland. At least so it seems.
All right, should I tell people what we were doing during the break?
Yes.
We should.
Talking about the song Dreamweaver and wondering, but
who sang it?
Who sang it? We're trying to find out right now. We're trying to Google it. Anyway, Jared Weaver returned to the mound tonight.
It was a great comeback considering just about 4 weeks ago, this is a guy who said he felt like he was stabbed in his back while he was on the mound. And the month of May started with Jered Weaver throwing his first career no-hitter, but ended with him throwing his back out and landing on the disabled list. Tonight, the Angels ace returned to the mound to face the San Francisco Giants. Weaver making his first start in 23 days, and he looked great. Gregor Blanco whiffs in the first, Buster Posey in the second, then Nate Shearholtz in the third as Weaver throws 6 scoreless innings. The Halos gave him plenty of support. Alberto Callaspo in the second takes Ryan Vogelsong deep to right his 4th of the year. It's 1-0, and it's 3-0 in the 8th when the birthday boy Kendrys Morales goes deep, and right behind him, back-to-back jacks. That's Mark Trumbo with a massive bomb, his 17th of the year. Weaver gets the win. The Angels blank the Giants 6-0. Rematch of the 1988 World Series, Dodgers and Oakland A's. Things not going as well this time around, although Dodgers get a break here. Juan Uribe's looper to right is caught and then not caught by Josh Reddick. Juan Rivera scores for a 1-0 lead. In the 4th, though, it's Seth Smith going to the gap. It's off Tony Gwynn's glove. That'll score a run. We're tied at 1. And we go to the 8th, and Brandon Moss getting big off of Scott Elbert for a solo shot as the Oakland A's make it 2 straight over the Dodgers 4-1. All of the LeBron James bashing and the jokes about how he never has changed for a dollar because he's only good for 3 quarters, it could all stop tomorrow night if the Miami Heat can win Game 5 of the NBA Finals. The Heat took a 3-1 series lead and pushed the Oklahoma City Thunder to the brink last night. This despite a heroic effort by Russell Westbrook. The former Bruin dropped 43 on Miami in a losing effort as the Heat came all the way back from 17 points down to steal Game 4, 104-98. All 4 games have been airtight, and they could have gone either way, so the Heat know their work is far from done.
This series has been decided by 4 or 5 plays every single game, so we have to generate, again, the physical and mental toughness, again, to go through it. It's going to be a grind, and we have to be prepared for that. Our guys understand. That team is relentless. They're not going to stop coming.
I can't really be too happy about, what I done, and because we didn't win, so it doesn't matter.
Coverage of Game 5 begins tomorrow at 5:30 right here on ABC7. The Sports Zone follows the game with Rob Fukuzaki, Michael Cooper, and Lisa Leslie. Finally, in DNA extraction news, after Game 3, LeBron James handed his sweat-soaked headband to a fan in the front row. And, of course, it's not good enough to just hang on to the headband. This woman decides she's going to put that thing on. She's been wearing it ever since. Around the house, Game 4 last night, she says she's not going to wash it until the Heat lose, and she's going to wear it at Game 5 tomorrow night. And just one more reason, I guess, for Mark Brown to really root for Oklahoma City in this round. Otherwise, that thing's going to marinate all summer long with that sweat all summer and that Miami humidity.
We're all cringing when she put it on.
The dream NBA Finals matchup has arrived in Boston, and today, standing on the corner of Crazy and Death Wish, was me. Lakers!
That was official LA.
There's a Laker colors that says B-L-A, not beat L-A. See, we crossed out.
Oh, my God.
B-L-A, B-L-A.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you talking about? Get out of here.
Yeah, it's tough being a Laker fan in Boston. Even Jack Nicholson is not welcome. How have they been treating you here in Boston?
They're okay. They told me wear a Yankee hat, get killed a little quicker.
Boston #1. Beat LA.
The Celtics beat the Lakers to win the title 2 years ago, and their fans are quick to remind anyone of the history of these teams in the finals.
2-9 in the finals against the Celtics.
Okay, but of those 9, how many of those were in black and white television days? Come on.
You do to win.
Since 1980, since Magic and Larry Bird came into the league, the Lakers have won 9 titles. You guys have won 4.
Yeah, that's true. You had the players. You got the players.
Yeah, no one remembers the black and white days. Were they even televised?
No.
We beat LA in all areas, all aspects of life.
It's not safe to drink and ride this bicycle around.
World here. I know you live in a fantasy world in Los Angeles.
La La Land, right?
Yes, and you wish that the Lakers would win.
It's going to be over. In Game 6. Game 6 soon. Okay, and tell them that's just going to give Kobe Bryant.
Wait, time out. Carlos, can't you speak for yourself? Why do you have to tell him everything to say?
Listen, hold this. Okay, let me tell you the truth. I'm sorry. I'm going to tell you the truth, okay?
Let's hear.
All right, listen. We're going to give. You think Kobe Bryant had extra motivation? Okay, you wait until the end of this series. Your boy ain't getting the ring this year. Okay, and I've been correct about everything. Your boy ain't getting the ring.
Yeah, I've seen about 3 or 4 others walking around, a couple other guys, but I think we'll be in the spirit tonight in order to win this game.
We'll be the only ones happy at the end of the night, right?
That's all that matters.